For far too long, most Americans have not seen their real incomes rise. As productivity has grown since the late 70s and early 80s, nearly all the economic gains from the productivity increases have went to the top 5%, and most of that to the top 1%. There was a time when most Americans dreamed of a lot. They dreamed of making a better life than they had growing up, dreams of growing beautiful families and happy homes, and dreams of what their kids' lives might be like. Those dreams, in many cases, have been replaced with frustration, anger, and resentment. But you see, it doesn't have to be this way. I believe we can change it without all the politics and fighting that have been going on. We don't need to try to redistribute the wealth with taxes. We don't need to have anger and resentment and try to fight our neighbors. Because we all hold the power to change things in our hands right now. Something that wasn't true just a little over 10 years ago. In any industry, when people can see more prices of more competitors, prices come down. The dollars go to the company with the best price. So that's where the incentives are, having a lower price. And because of this, we have some amazing prices for the products and services that we buy today. Quality has become more and more visible thanks to consumer ratings. Consumer reviews on the internet and Amazon have taken this to a new level. So what happens? Well, the dollars go to the companies that have the best quality, as evidenced by the highest consumer ratings. So that's where the incentives are. And so what happens then? We get better and better quality, while, of course, still getting pretty great prices as well. And now, with your help, we'll be able to make visible what has been invisible for many years: how companies pay and treat their employees. And when the dollars start going to the companies that have the best pay and treatment, well, that's where the incentives will be. Companies that share more of their rewards throughout the company will receive more sales from the public. Companies that find a way to produce a great quality product at a great price while paying and treating their people well will do better than companies that can only deliver a great product at a fair price. We have an opportunity to do something that could never be done before the smartphone revolution. We can put information in everyone's hands that can influence nearly every dollar they spend. Now, if people will reward those who pay and treat their people better than the companies that don't in any given industry, then all companies will start looking for ways to treat all their people better. Because if they don't, they'll start to lose sales and eventually risk going out of business. Now, this is using capitalism exactly for what it was made to do: to solve humanity's problems and to make things better. You could say that Fairly is the new way to look out for each other. This will work if we can all participate. The great thing is that it costs nothing to participate, just a willingness to participate. Share information, and when it's available, consider the Fairly rating when making your purchase. Now, you may not decide to use the Fairly rating every purchase you make every time. That's okay. Just make it one of the factors in your buying decision, and you'll be changing the game. You'll be sending a message with every dollar that you expect companies to treat all of their employees well, that they pay their people fairly, and in time, that will definitely change the game.